School year is underway, which means college students are back to budgeting for meals, books, classes, rent, and their future. If they're graduated, they might be preparing to pay back student loans starting in October. But ensuring that they're set up for success starts with planning and utilizing the tools available. Joining me to discuss this is Adam Ludwig with Anchor Wealth Management. Hi, Adam. Welcome.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Of course. So college is always kind of overwhelming, especially when thinking about how you're going to afford everything. What are some of these new options for savings when looking into your college future?
Yeah, and I know you mentioned that student loan payments are set to resume, and my ideas or these new items won't necessarily help with that immediately, but it will help to plan for the future. The first one is called Illinois First Steps. The state of Illinois passed new legislation that allows $50 to be claimed for anybody that was born or adopted on or after January 1st of 2023 with parents that live in the state of Illinois.
Oh, wow. Interesting. So what over time, how does that actually, what kind of impact that could actually have for someone?
Well, I mean, $50 in and of itself isn't going to be, a major deal
Right.
probably, but existing clients that have a Bright Directions or Bright Start sponsored by the state of Illinois can claim that $50. So that's easy to do. Or maybe the bigger item here is that it'll encourage new people, new parents, guardians, et cetera, to set up a 529 plan for their grandchild, for their child. I think that's probably where the state is driving at.
So for someone who might not know what a 529 plan is, can you explain that to us?
Yeah, a quick example. If I put $1,000 in there, and in the state of Illinois, that $1,000 will be tax deductible if you do it through their Illinois state sponsored plan. And if it grows to $2,000, when I take that out to use it for my child, for a state school, a private school, a community college, you do not have to pay taxes on the growth, that $1,000 growth.
Wow. And so that can start at any point in the child's life, basically. Parents or grandparents can set that up for them.
Great question. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because really what we need to set up a 529 plan for any participant, any beneficiary is a social security number, which, is going to come into place about 6 weeks after they're born.
Okay. Any other words of advice for parents preparing for their kids?
Well, maybe not for parents, but there is also a new law that starts in 2024,
Okay.
maybe grandparents, parents, where you can take $35,000 over time out of a 529 plan for that child, the beneficiary, and use that as a seed money for a Roth IRA. So there's starting to be a 529 is starting to be a lot more popular. There's also other avenues to, start a retirement account now if you don't need the 529 money. So just a lot of cool options.
Okay. Finally, is there any place like online people can look for more information about all of this?
I would suggest going to anchorwm.com
Okay.
because we have written blogs and things about that, but you can also
Perfect.
go to illinoisfirststeps.com.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Adam, for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course.